Good afternoon, guys. It's Sam with the lunch special. How's it going? You enjoying your quarantine, working from home experience? Or maybe you're out about running around? It's all good as long as you're staying safe and healthy. Right. Today we will be delving into the unfortunate and mysterious disappearance case of a girl here in Malaysia, very close to home. And it happened not that long ago, so you might have heard of it, you might remember it, but hopefully I will be able to shed some light, give you guys some updates, and maybe get your thoughts on what you think about this case. Okay? But first, the ever important, yes, Hanguk Oneon Ote. How's your Korean coming along? Pak Mongkeso, have you eaten? I hope so. It's lunchtime now. Lunchtime. Yeah. Okay. So today we will be covering this phrase that you will probably need, a vital phrase indeed, if you enjoy retail therapy. Well, even if you don't, you'll still need it. Okay. So I'm sure you've had some chance to brush up on your Korean alphabet. Yes, yes. So this here, the circle-y thing, I'll walk through it with you. The circle-y thing is silent if it's at the front. Okay. And if it's down the bottom, it's a okay. Otherwise, silent. So this bunny is silent, and it's munching on this little bit here. That's eo or o usually, and this little snake here is an l. So ol, hence the old person. Get it? Ol. Okay, that's the first one. Now the next one. See this little square is a ko in Chinese, which is mouth. Okay, in Korean it is m. Right, and this stick with the thing pointing to the right is an a sound, ma, right? So that's why there's a little horsey, because ma in Chinese is horse, right? So you need 2 degrees of linkage there. Hey, and you're learning Mandarin, but now let's stick to Korean, okay? Good. Right. So following up, we have silent again, and this is yeah, double stick, yeah. And double stick on a flat surface is yo. Yeah and yo. Okay, again this is silent. Okay, so let's chain that together. We have ol, ma, yeah, yo. And what does that mean? As I'm sure you've guessed, it means how much is this? How much is this item? How much, good sir? Ol, ma, yeah, yo. Ol, ma, yeah, yo. Repeat after me. Ol, ma, yeah, yo. It's a question, so you want to go up. Okay, great. Moving along. Oh, look at this little cutie. All right, cat facts. So today, you say hello to Nitama. Now, Nitama is this adorable little calico cat that was hired by a station in Japan, of course, in Wakayama City, to preside over the place. So yeah, she's been there since 2015. I hear she's doing a pretty good job. As you can see, look at it. So yeah, how's this for you employers out there? Consider outsourcing your resource, your business processes to our furry felines. Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of positions out there that would be perfect for guys that just like to laze around all day. Yeah, that's an announcement. All right, so yeah, you get your furry friends into work, just sit there and lick themselves, look at the clock, sleep. Cats sleep a lot. So yeah, that sounds perfect for certain government agencies. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that joke is as old as civilization itself. Okay, but I will tell you now, if you're getting funny ideas, no, cats do not make for great delivery agents. They are not good delivery people. All right, because as you know, cats are not messenger pigeons. They don't go from A to Z. They go from A to everywhere in between, and maybe if you're lucky, they'll get to B or C. Maybe if they feel like it, or they'll just come back. Okay, and yeah, so they've tried. They tried to train a whole bunch of cats. It's happened. It didn't work. Fail. So don't do it. Okay. In any case, they'll probably eat your food. So you don't want that. Now, do you? Okay. Cute cat. Okay, say bye, Nitama. Alright, now we move on to this case. The case of Nora Kieran, daughter to Sebastian and Mabe. So, if you're not familiar with the case, let me fill you in quickly. So, Nora Kieran, she was a 15-year-old teenage girl. She and her family were here in Malaysia at the Dusun Resort in Negeri Sembilan, which is just south of Selangor, south of KL, for those of you who are not that familiar with Malaysian geography. Okay, so it was a nice eco resort, so out by the forest, very natural place, very green, I imagine. And Nora was asleep on this night, the 4th of August, which is a Sunday, I believe. So she was asleep with brother and sister. So she is the oldest, and they were in the same room on the first floor of their resort, chalet, I presume. Okay, and the parents were in another room. So she gets up in the middle of the night, Sunday night, makes her way downstairs to the ground floor, and then apparently she doesn't use the main door because the front door was still locked. But there was a window on the ground floor that was open and presumably large enough to fit a teenage girl, and the latch was unlocked. Okay, so presumably she went out the window and around to the gate. So the chalet was gated, but the gate was open. It was ajar. They didn't close it. Okay, so out she went into the night, into the jungle. Okay, the next morning, the dad realizes she's not there, she's missing, sends out a call. Okay, so guys, if someone is missing, you don't have to wait for 24 or 48 hours or whatever. Just put the call out straight away. Okay, that's a myth. Don't wait. Okay, there's a PSA from me. So dad puts out the call. They call in the troops. 300 people with drones and dogs. It takes them 10 days. 10 days, they find her. August the 13th. About 2.5 kilometers away from the resort, next to a stream. Okay, so they do an autopsy and they find that she passed from internal bleeding and probably ruptured internals caused presumably by the starvation and stress, of course. Doesn't sound like very fun conditions to be in, especially for little Nora. Okay, so one little detail, very minor detail that I should mention about Nora is she is no ordinary teenage girl. She has a very rare genetic condition called holoprosencephaly. Okay, so it's not very common, as I mentioned, rare. But for those of you that don't know, holoprosencephaly is a condition that is brought about by the lack of formation of the forebrain in the embryo. So when little Nora was in her mother's womb, her forebrain, the front part of the brain, didn't quite divide into the left and right hemisphere as is normal, is expected. Okay, so this genetic disease has a range spectrum, all right, of levels of severity. So at the most severe, you have the A lobar. All right, so that means doesn't even form a lobe, right? And then there's lobar, and then there's semi-lobar, which is maybe like a 1.5 times of the hemisphere, so not quite two distinct hemispheres. 1.5, all right, and lobar is like kind of 1. So the prognosis for this is generally not very good, especially if you have the more severe condition, which is the A-lobar and lobar. So I am guessing that Nora was suffering from a semi-lobar holoprosencephaly. Okay, so because usually if you have very severe cases, you don't last for more than about 12 months. Okay, so 15 years is a good run, I'd say. So, but that said, so Nora did suffer from certain mental and physical disabilities. So she wasn't independent fully, and she had difficulty walking. Okay, so she was classed as a special needs person. right? So that makes it even more strange, right? It's very atypical. So why would she go out by herself and wander into the night? Because okay, they found, the coroner found that there was no signs of foul play. There was she wasn't not assaulted, she was not raped. There was for what it appears that she did this of her own volition. She had some bruises on her leg, but that was probably from her banging around in the jungle. Right? Okay. So yeah, that was the official finding, that she had got lost, died of starvation, right, and stress. But so it doesn't seem very likely because firstly, she had physical disabilities. So for her to come down the stairs by herself, not wake her brothers and sisters, right? Open the window, climb out the window, and find her way out seems both physically and logically unsound, right? Because not that she wouldn't be capable of climbing out, opening a window. Maybe why wouldn't she just open the front door? And walking about 2.5 kilometers, probably more. She was wandering around, trying to find water, or find a way home, maybe. So I'm not sure if they dusted the window for prints. Did she use the window? Did they check how far she went? Was she just going around in circles? Who knows? So yeah, that was a pretty unfortunate family trip. So the family was, they were all here in Malaysia to holiday for about 2 weeks, and then this happened. Yeah, of course, it sucks. And yeah, but so earlier this year, parents came back and they said, "Bam, we are suing the resort." So this Dusun resort belongs to Miss Helen Marion Todd. Okay, so not a local. So far there's no news from her, but the family, Sebastian and Mabe, are suing this resort for a total of 180,000 ringgit. Okay, so not a small amount for, of course, the trauma caused, and of course, the death of their daughter. So, that's quite rough. Now, I should mention that while the search was ongoing, the 10-day long search, there was an anonymous donation from an Irish business to the family. Now, I should mention that the family is from London. They stayed in London, but they came in on an Irish passport. So Nora had an Irish passport. Yeah, so the family received some donations and also some crowdfunding. I think I hear almost over $120,000, right, to aid the search and rescue efforts. Right, I'm sure these chaps on the ground, they saw a lot of that money. Yeah. Right. But anyway, not to cast aspersions, but yeah, it seems like the parents are trying to. They're trying to do either one of two things. One, they're trying to raise awareness and try and get the case back open, okay? Because the parents maintain that it was an abduction, right? And they want to see justice done, which is fair enough. If you were the parent, you would want to get the bottom of this and find out exactly what happened. Why your daughter did this to herself, or who did this to your daughter, right? So they are saying that it was an abduction, but there's still no evidence for that. But I assume they want to get maybe like a second consult, reopen the case. So the parents and the grandfather, they are obviously they're pushing for it, and now they're suing the resort. Right. So yeah, what do you think? Why would this happen? What is the cause? Why would Nora, get up in the middle of the night and climb out the window, right? And explore nature. So is it someone or something out there, or yeah, who knows? Who knows? Indeed, very mysterious case. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately there were no surveillance cameras on the grounds. It's an eco resort, so yeah. So what do you guys think? Right? Again, not to cast aspersions, but yeah, certainly something strange is afoot here. Is it a third party or is it the parents? I'll leave you to make that decision. Maybe more information will come to light once this quarantine is over and they can get back to investigating. Alright, now, quick update. As you know, there's been this talk about all this wonder drug for the COVID-19 virus, chloroquine. I'm sure you heard about it, right? So I will say now that chloroquine is a drug for malaria, usually used to treat malaria. Malaria is not a virus, it is a parasite. Okay? So please don't go self-medicating and chugging meds. But they found that hydroxychloroquine is quite promising. So who knows? But of course, this is blown up because a certain celebrity president, more celebrity than president, really, came out and said, "Oh my goodness, this is gonna be like the biggest game changer in the history of medicine. Yes, because we found it here in America. Yeah, and it's all me, all mine. Yeah, everyone knows it. Yeah." So yeah, of course, he came out and said that. I mean, guys, come on. He says that for everything. Hello? He's like, "Oh, yeah, I am best at accounting. Everyone knows it. I can count from 1 to 2 to 3. Yeah, but why would you, right? You only need to know number 1 because that's me. Yeah, everyone knows it. Everyone says so. I'm the best. I'm awesome. Oh, quick, let me tweet this before I forget. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean that. But yes, now we have the best medication in the history of the universe. Yes, you can thank me. I said it first. You had it here. Yes, right." So thank you, Donald Trump, for that. And now, of course, a Florida man has gone and overdosed himself on chloroquine that was meant for aquariums. Guys, it's not even for like human consumption. So stop self-medicating. Let them do their test. It might be a promising drug. Antiviral properties. I'm sure everyone is busy searching for a cure, or at least a treatment for this COVID-19 disease, except Mr. Donald Trump. Good God, what are you doing, man? Right? Okay. And then one final thing, as one of our listeners mentioned, Andrew, he said, "How are we supposed to get any work done, work from home, when our Wi-Fi sucks?" Come on, it's like the during the peak periods, man, when I'm trying to watch my K-drama or like play my online games, man, everyone is up there cluttering the internet, slowing things down. It just sucks. I can't even get a steady broadcast when I'm trying to teleconference my totally important business related mates, just trying to just get a con call going, have a chat. Nah, not happening, guys. No Wi-Fi for you. Right? So how are you guys going? You guys enjoying the good, awesome infrastructure? I mean, it's a bit late now, but come on, Malaysia, get your act together. Get some better infrastructure. If we're gonna do this work from home thing for a prolonged period, gonna need some of that sweet internet, sweet data. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. And in the meantime, let me know what you think you're gonna look like after this quarantine is over. Are you gonna be fat and fair with crazy hair? Yeah. What do you think you're gonna look like? Or are you gonna be like super butch, gonna be beefy, buff from all that working out, right? And all that. You're gonna be a master chef, enjoying that cooking. Are you enjoying cooking? I enjoy a bit of cooking. Cooking for myself, simple stuff. So yeah, let me know what you think. Oh yeah, one of my coworkers did ask me this question. What's the first thing that you're gonna do once this quarantine, once this movement controlled order is lifted? What's the first thing you're gonna do? I think I'd probably go get a haircut. Yeah. And then go get some of that good food. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Alright. So yeah, let me know what are you gonna do once all this is over. And again, please don't self-medicate, okay? Whatever people say about these wonder drugs and stuff, take it with a pinch of salt, okay? And maybe some warm water to wash it down. Yeah, yeah, okay? All right. And oh, before I go, that piano music you hear in the background is from the talented Leron Tai. Okay, he just released a new hit today. It's a popular pop song, which I quite enjoy. So yeah, go subscribe to him, listen to his latest hit, show him lots of love. Okay, and I will see you guys around. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. See how you guys going. In the meantime, let me know what you think of this whole situation. All right, stay home, stay safe, and stay cool. Toodles.